Coucou, what's up? It's your girl Kadija, aka the Musing Nomad, and I'm back again with another video. First and foremost, I want to wish you all a happy new year, or en français, bonne année. It's been a while that I haven't been back, and I decided to come back with a video talking about the myths and the legends of what it is to be American and how I view that after having lived abroad in Eurasia, aka Europe, but more specifically France for the past decade. So I've been in France now for over a decade, and most likely I'm probably gonna stay. It wasn't in the cards. It's not what I thought I was going to be doing. It's not somewhere I imagined being long term like this, but I'm still here, and for the time being, I think this is gonna be home. So I moved to France in my 20s, and now I'm in my 30s, and the majority of my adult years have actually now been in France rather than in the US. Like years ago, I made videos about moving to France. If you're interested in moving to France, things to do, setting up, and all of that stuff. Those videos still are available on my channel, so check them out. If you have any questions about moving here, tips and things that I can do to help, please let me know. Others in the past have messaged me on Instagram, so check me out on Instagram and via the comment section and ask me questions, and I'm more than happy to help if I can, right? So if you have questions, yeah, by all means, send me a message and I'll do my best to get back to you. For the most part, the things I'm talking about are pretty general, but I'm not someone that's apolitical, okay? Fight the power all day, every day. The personal is political. But anyways, let's get started with all of that. So this is the value system in the US. The US values money. And I've already touched on that briefly and some of the other things that I talked about. But the sense of worth that people have in America is based on their money. This idea of the quote unquote American dream of pulling yourself up by your own bootstrap is BS, okay? Because when we think about it, especially for the people that have money, due to the wealth of their families, or money that they were left because of their families, oftentimes that comes behind the slavery system that the US has, right? Or had. They still do have it because of the prison industrial complex, but no one in the US who's like for real wealthy got there just because they did everything by themselves. They were afforded certain things, right? If Bill Gates hadn't been in the city that he lived in and done that particular program that he did and met his partner, etc., would not be where he's at. There is an aspect of luck, but there's also where you come from, the background that you have, the financial means that your family has that helps someone get to where they're going. It's not to say it's not possible, because it definitely is. I think one of the things that you can definitely do in the US is to become wealthy if that's something that's really important to you, and you do the things that you need to do, cut the throats, do whatever you want to do to get to that. I think it's definitely possible. I think in France it's difficult because, again, the earning potential here is quite low, right? But it's something that you want. I think it's definitely possible, but I think the idea of having your self-worth based on money is sad, because it just makes your value system just money-based. So that's why people are working 60, 70 hours a week, whereas here the average work week is 35 hours a week. And 35 hours a week plus the 4 to 5 weeks of vacation a year, right? So I think the value system I personally prefer. I remember when I first came, when I first came to France, and trying to go to the grocery store on a Sunday and the damn things are closed, and not knowing that they close by noon. And I'm just like, what the hell is this? Where in the US you can go to a 24/7 grocery store. Or the fact that there are so many free events, cultural events, public events that happen. You go to the park. Like one of the things that they do, if you're in Paris ever in the summertime, I think it happens like July, August, it's called Paris Plage. Or any major city in France, I think they usually do, let's say Paris Plage, Nice Plage, whatever, right? And you can go to a park where they'll have lounge chairs, and you can play games, and it's all for free. They have so many free events, and I think that's so wonderful. Like they have museums every Sunday, and this is all over Europe. The first Sunday of a month, the museums are free. You can go to the museum. So a museum that would cost an arm and a leg, you can go there for nothing. So I think there's just a lot of things where it's just normal to actually live and experience things and do things and travel. And even traveling within Europe, it's so inexpensive. But the fact that your self-worth is based on what you have, having to always show off, like, you know, that you are doing well based on the car that you have, the house that you have, the things that we wear to show that, oh, okay, I got money. I think it's unfortunate that we value that. And it is this idea of keeping up with the Joneses, but I guess nowadays we term it as keeping up with the Kardashians. It's unfortunate that is the value system rather than being able to be with the people that you love on a regular basis and enjoy your time together by doing things or traveling or whatever, going out, hanging out, going to the park. One of the things I love here in the summertime, springtime, people are in the park laying down, reading their book. I do that all the time. I love it. And again, I've never lived in New York, so I wouldn't know, but I've seen people doing that in Central Park, right? And where I'm from, I don't see people just going to the park and laying down. The parks are just there and they're damn near empty. And it's such a shame. It's such a shame. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, for listening to this video. If there's anything that I missed when it comes to the myths about living in the US and the indoctrination that we have as Americans, and you know, the American centricism that we have and not wanting to really experience other cultures and worlds, please let me know below. Let me know your thoughts with regards to this video, if there's anything that I missed to include. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you want more videos from me, please let me know what you'd like to hear about when it comes to France. Please check out the playlists I made in the past, because those videos are really old. But if you want an updated version of those videos, please do let me know. And if you are trying to, you know, move abroad to a different country, experience different cultures and people, I would definitely urge you guys to do so. The world is big. You have one life to live, experience. It really just change the way that you think and view things. And I think it's a beautiful thing. And I'm just so happy I've afforded myself the opportunity to live in this country, experience things, even though it's negative and positive. But again, both countries have their positive and negatives. But it's just really changed my worldview, and I'm so grateful for that. I love that. And just taking a chance to do a study abroad, and how that choice has impacted the rest of my life is crazy to think. If you have that opportunity, I urge you to do it. I urge you to travel. Even if you can do a sabbatical, do it. Just take 1 year, 6 months, 1 month, whatever you can. Go somewhere else and live and experience and appreciate. And you know, there will be aspects of it where you might appreciate, you know, certain things about your country a lot more, which there's aspects of that which I definitely do, because the bureaucracy in France, that is something in and of itself. But the experience that you're afforded and just being and interacting with other people, I think is just, it's amazing. And I think everybody should have that opportunity. So if you can, please take the opportunity to, if you have any questions, please don't forget to ask. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And your girl will be back soon for a new video. Peace.